we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. This ought to be a good one, Nick.
Well, this is going to be a very tight game. This is going to be a dandy game, no doubt about it. Oakland, both teams, they've got the height, they've got the quickness, and they've got the determination, and they've got pretty much everything you need to win a basketball game. That's why this is going to be so interesting. Who's going to win it? That's going to be the big question.
For Oakland, starters, Jimmy Kawahito wearing number 5, 6'1" senior at the point guard position. The off guard is Matt Coble, 6'3" junior. He'll wear number 24. In the middle is Tommy Maxwell, 6'10", a senior. He'll wear number 45. The forwards are Kevin Fan, number 43, 6'5", and a senior. And rounding out the starting lineup is Nod Carter, 6'6", and a senior. He'll wear number 42. Oakland coached by Randy King and Gary Johnson, undefeated, 16-0. They'll be in the dark uniforms tonight in the blue. Now the home team, the Warriors of Riverdale. Riverdale has lost 8 consecutive games to Oakland. They'd like nothing better than to spoil that undefeated record and break that losing streak to the crosstown rival. Number 24, James Pokey Miller, 6'2", and a senior, playing a guard position. Number 32, Daralco John, 6'1", and a senior, also at a guard. The post player is Chad Hibden. He is 6'5", and a senior, wears number 45. Played at Oakland last year. Henry Little at a forward, number 55. He is a junior at 6'3". And Brian Davis, number 44, a 6'3" junior. And Danny Rowland's going to start tonight for Riverdale, a 6-foot junior. Rowland also was on the Oakland squad a year ago. So Coach Palmer Jones is assistant Ricky Field, and they've changed that starting lineup up just a little bit for this game, putting in a couple of former Oakland players maybe to inspire the rest of their ball club.
Well, and the interesting matchup here is going to be, again, we had our matchups in the ladies game. We got our matchups here. Tommy Maxwell is a big guy, 6'10", and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a battle definitely for Chad Hibden to really guard him and to keep him on a close eye. But it's Tommy Maxwell that does have a little bit more of the height. But I'm telling you, Riverdale's got a quick basketball team, and they can explode sometimes when they have to.
Maxwell and Hibden, of course, were teammates last year, and they should know a lot about each other's style of play. It will be Maxwell, and he'll be jumping with Brian Davis to get the ball game underway. 3 officials working the game, as we had in the girls game. Ken Melton tosses the basketball, and Maxwell gets the tip, but Riverdale gets the ball. Here's Johns. Over to Miller. His shot no good. The rebound taken by Coble. They break Fan out on the break. Here comes Kevin Fan. Has trouble controlling the ball. Got it into Maxwell for a layup. Fan with a blind pass. Really didn't know where anybody was. He was just saving the ball, and Maxwell happened to be right there. 2-0 Oakland. Rowland over to Johns. Inside to Hibden. Hibden against Maxwell. Shoots and misses. And Nod Carter high for the rebound. Kawahito moving right, and we've got a foul on Rowland for reaching around. Danny Rowland picks up the foul. First foul of the game, and it'll be out of bounds to Oakland under the basket. Jimmy Kawahito moved into the starting position at the point guard, and this is senior year. He'll play it into Fan. Fan in low to Maxwell. Moves against Hibden. Laid it up and in. Good move by Tommy Maxwell. Oakland off to a 4-0 lead. 2 baskets by Maxwell. Here's Rowland. Bounces right to Daralco Johns. He's going to break in the lane, shoot a left-hand running shot, and Maxwell clears the rebound. Out it comes to Kawahito. Coble's going to drive. Reverse layup miss. Maxwell tips it in. Tommy Maxwell is taking control of this game early.
That's right, and that's what I was talking about earlier. It's going to be a tough matchup because Maxwell is so tall and so big, and he can intimidate other players.
Miller out to Johns. Oakland out to a 6-0 lead. Rowland to Miller. Coming left, baseline. Checked off there by Kawahito. Out front to Rowland. 6-0, Oakland leading. Fan guarding Rowland. Over in the left corner, Johns for three. He's got it. Noralco Johns with a three-pointer out of the corner. That cuts the Oakland lead in half. 6-3. This is Kawahito. Left to Fan. Out front, Matt Coble. Drops it low to Maxwell. Back to Coble. Three. Coble misses. Rebounded by Brian Davis. Davis comes out of there on the dribble. He's got Johns on a drive. Layup good. Noralco Johns from Brian Davis. And that makes it a 6-5 game, and full court defense now for Riverdale. Kawahito to bring it down.
Two big baskets that time by Noralco Johns. That's one thing Riverdale has to do. They can get behind. If they get behind, they're going to lose this basketball game.
Here's Coble. Deep right. Out to Fan. Oakland playing at a little bit slower pace than Riverdale likes to play. Carter, top of the key, against Johns. Used the dribble up. He'll go back to Kawahito. Jimmy Kawahito on the bounce. He traveled. Tried to drive the lane and leave it off with Maxwell, and steps were called as the ball goes to Riverdale. 6-5 the score. Oakland in the lead with 5 minutes to play in quarter number 1. Danny Rowland across to Hibden, pulled out on the left side. Back to Rowland. He'll take it in the middle to Miller. Johns. Steps called on Johns. That first step cost him possession as Riverdale turns it over. The turnovers even at 1 apiece. Coach Palmer Jones there off the bench, and there's his counterpart Randy King as Fan comes on a drive. Lays it up and scores. Kevin Fan with the basket. 8-5 Oakland. Rowland to Johns. 3-point shot. Johns no good. Rebound. They fight for it. Maxwell's got it. Might have been fouled, and there he was by Brian Davis. Davis picks up his first foul, second team foul against Riverdale. Oakland will play it in. They've got a good crowd on hand tonight at the Johnny Parsley Gym here in Warrior Country. Ball coming into Coble. He'll give it to Carter. Fan. And to Maxwell. Jumping over Hibden. Missed it. Rebound Kawahito. Bounced it off to Noralco Johns. A good heady play by Jimmy Kawahito.
Heads up play that time, exactly. He was way out of bounds. He knew the only hope for Oakland to get the ball back was to knock it off a Riverdale defender.
Into Carter for a baseline jumper, and Nod Carter has his first basket. 10-5 Oakland. 4:11 to play here in the first quarter. Danny Rowland to bring it down. Right to Miller. Kawahito blocked that shot, and Miller came down with the ball and traveled. Fine defensive play by Kawahito, as he's showing some outstanding play here early in this game. Here's Carter. Flips the pass into Fan. Back to Kawahito. And that's a charge called on Kawahito. That will be his first foul. And it will go out of bounds to Riverdale. Coach King across the way didn't agree with that call. As we said in the first game, you hardly ever see a coach agree with an offensive charging call. Here's Rowland. Off to Miller. Miller against Kawahito. He knocks the ball free, but it goes to Hibden. His shot no good, and Fan tips the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. It will go back to Riverdale under the basket. Oakland had the good rebounding position that time, but they couldn't come up with the basketball. Coach Palmer Jones from the sidelines calls the out-of-bounds play. Got it into Davis, off his hands. Hibden tries to save it, and we've got a foul out there. It will be on Kawahito, and that will be 2 on him. So the team fouls are even at 2 apiece. And it's going to go to Riverdale again out of bounds with 3:38 to play. Quarter number 1. Into Rowland. Student body of cheering section of both schools on their feet. Here is Davis with a turnaround. A rebound taken by Nod Carter. He got fouled back there, and they call steps. Carter was pushed off balance, almost knocked to the floor, and the call is traveling, and it will go to Riverdale. I'd say Riverdale got a break that time.
Yeah, you can't do much and then travel on that kind of play.
Here's a shot out of the corner by Miller, no good. Rebounded by Davis. He'll put it up over Carter, no good, and that time Maxwell was on somebody's back, committing the foul. Tommy Maxwell on a rebound foul, his first, team's third. And the ball will go to Riverdale out of bounds. 3:18 remaining in the first quarter. 10-5, Oakland leading. Rowland will inbound for Riverdale. Ball is into Johns, takes it in for the jump shot. And Maxwell timed his leap perfectly, lost the ball. Hibden misses, rebound Johns, up and in. Doralco Johns has all 7 points for Riverdale. It is 10-7 in favor of the Patriots. Ball coming into Fan, over to Kawahito. Carter into the front court. Guarded there by Davis. Oakland with a 3-point lead, now working in the offensive court. 2:45 left in the quarter. Into Fan, and over the back foul called on James Miller. Miller picking up his first foul, 3rd team foul. Ball will go out of bounds to the Patriots as Jimmy Kawahito will play it in. Get it into Carter. Whips the pass over to Coble. Inside, Fan got double teamed. Good fake, and the shot good by Fan. Second basket for Kevin Fan. 12-7. Here's Rowland. Johns on the drive. Got by Coble. Fed Hibden, and a nice layup by Chad Hibden. Beautiful setup pass there. It is 12-9. Carter pumps right. Carter scores. Well, the scoring pace picking up a little bit now. It's 14-9. Both teams loosening up a little.
That's right, and making a little bit more baskets here. Of course, you don't want to let Nod Carter get out of hand, because if he gets out of hand, there's going to be trouble for Riverdale.
Ball coming into Johns. He'll take one dribble and put the shot up. Rebound Maxwell. They look to break. Throw it long to Coble. He's got Fan with him. Dishes off. Fan's layup is good. Good teamwork on the fast break. Coble and Fan. 16-9. Oakland out by 7. Rowland to Hibden. Lob pass into James Miller, and his baseline shot is good. First basket for Pokey Miller. It's 16-11. Here's Carter.
Both teams on some scoring sprees here. See if they can keep it up.
Over to Kawahito. A little over a minute to play in the first quarter. Oakland up by 5. Carter in the corner. Out front to Coble. Lob pass in, deflected by Hibden. Good defensive play by Chad Hibden. Here comes Miller. Deep right. Miller pulls up and shoots. And the rebound taken by Kawahito. 3-on-2 break to Fan on the drive. Pulling up to bank it up and in. Kevin Fan having an outstanding quarter. It is 18-11. He's got 8 points. 7-point lead.
Fan really getting into this ball game early. He's not usually the one to do that. Nod Carter or maybe Matt Coble is, but Kevin Fan getting things started for Oakland.
Here's Miller on the right side. Over to Hibden and out to Doralco Johns with 30 seconds left in the quarter. Oakland by 7. Johns to the baseline. Over Coble. Score. He's got 9. 18-13. Oh, there's a foul in the backcourt on Johns, who crashed into Coble. Doralco Johns a little bit mad with himself for committing that foul, I think.
We've seen some great shooting here by Riverdale in this first quarter. Coach Jones, of course, didn't like to see that play, but when you get all that adrenaline pumped up inside you after making a shot, it's going to happen.
He was trying to intercept the ball and maybe set it up for a last-second field goal. That's an over and back, yes, against Oakland. If you're going to do that, you don't do it with the official standing right there. And the ball will go to Riverdale with 16 seconds remaining. Turnover number 4 for Oakland. 18-13 in favor of the Oakland Patriots. Just this week named the number 1 team in the state in the first prep AP poll. Rowland out to DeRalco Johns. 5, 4, 3 seconds. Johns forced it up there and missed it as the first quarter ends with a score. Oakland 18, Riverdale 13. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter right after we pause for these messages.
Good service, good people, good care. See Jennings Tire Company at 805 Northwest Broad Street and save on the new Goodyear Invicta GS with a 60,000-mile warranty. For a complete line of Goodyear tires to fit any budget, it's Jennings Tire Company, home of Goodyear certified auto service.
Hello, I'm Sheila Creviston with Snow and Wall Realtors. Kensington is the ultimate blend of exciting homes in a delightfully designed community. Kensington, where homes provide ultimate livability in beautiful kitchens, exciting living areas, and sensuous master suites. Home environments that bring together formal and informal living, accented by beautifully landscaped lots. Exceptional homes and convenient address combine to create a value that is yet unmatched. Call Snow and Wall Realtors today at 893-1130.
In the first quarter, Oakland shot the lights out. 9 out of 12, 75%. Riverdale, 6 out of 19, 31.5%. And the lead is 5 for Oakland, 18-13. The ball into Carter. And out to Kawahito. Now it goes to K.J. Harden, who's in the game, and he drives through to score. Harden just came in at the quarter break. Came in for Tommy Maxwell. It is 20-13 Oakland. Here's Rowland. Starts to drive. Feeds it back to Johns. Quick pass into the post. Hibden had a step. Laid it up and in. Hibden that time got a step on Harden and scores to make it 20-15. Carter over to Coble. 3-point range. And the rebound taken by Brian Davis. He's got Johns down there with him. Didn't have anybody in the middle. Johns going to drive the baseline. Johns with the basket. It is 20-17. Riverdale cuts the Oakland lead to 3. DeRalco Johns with 11 here in the first half.
He looks like he's hurting. He's limping around a little bit.
I think he got hurt on that foul he committed late in the quarter. There's Coble with a driving layup for 2. 22-17 is the score. This is Miller. Turnaround for Brian Davis. Won't go. And the rebound to Carter. Carter puts it on the floor as it knocked free and out of bounds. It will go back to Oakland. They're playing very physical against Nod Carter tonight, and he's trying to compensate for that. Davis is guarding him. It is 22-17 Oakland. Into Harden, pops a 3 out there, and he hits it. Sophomore K.J. Harden comes in with a driving layup for 2 and a 3-pointer, and it is now 25-17. Here is Rowland over to Hibden. He'll break for the basket, put the shot up, no good. Tip, no good by Miller. Rebound to Harden. Leaves it with Nod Carter. Long pass to Coble. They've got a 2-on-1. Inside, intercepted by Hibden. Good reaction by Chad Hibden. Tries to bounce it off Harden out of bounds, but the result is the same. It goes to Rowland. Pressured in backcourt. He gets it to Johns, and the foul. Oh, it's a 10-second violation against Riverdale. No foul. Basketball will go back to Oakland. Tommy Maxwell's going to come back in, and he'll be in for Matt Coble. 5:52 remaining in the half. 25-17.
I'm not sure exactly what Chad did on that play, but it worked. Trying to bounce it off and got it back to a Riverdale player.
And never did go out of bounds. It just hit a player and stayed in bounds, and Riverdale got it, but they lost it on a 10-second violation. Maxwell feeds Carter. Got inside in good position, and it won't go. The rebound taken by Kawahito in heavy traffic. Feeds it to Maxwell. He can't handle it. Now picks it up. Then he double dribble. That is a double dribble. That's the correct call. It goes out of bounds to Riverdale. 6th Oakland turnover. 25-17. An 8-point Oakland lead with 5:25 left in the half. That's Danny Rowland. His older brother Will played at Oakland last year on that state tournament team. There's a drive by Miller, no good. Followed, no good. Tipped by Davis, no good. They battle on the boards, and Fan comes out of there with it, and he's fouled by Brian Davis. His second foul, 5th team foul.
I'll tell you, Dick, rebounding is going to be a big part of this basketball game. Both teams very strong in rebounding. Oakland, of course, with their height, are a little bit better on that, but we've got a great battle here on the boards tonight.
Here's Carter with the ball. Oakland with an 8-point lead. By Davis. Nod gets it over to Harden. Tries to feed it under to Maxwell. Hit the bottom of the board. Picked up by Carter. And out of bounds. He loses it. It will go to Riverdale. It's very tough when you get inside that paint. And you don't want to keep your hands on the basketball too long. You got to do something with it when you get it in there. Here's Rowland. Coming on the bounce pass to Davis. 3-point shot. Rowland misses. Rebound Hibden. Out of bounds off the Patriots. It will go to Riverdale. Rowland will put it in play. 25-17. Oakland leading. And it comes to Hibden. Traffic in the lane. Dishes it off. And the layup is good by Brian Davis. 25-19. We've got a travel on Harden in the backcourt. And another Oakland turnover. That's their 8th of the game. Riverdale will get it back under the basket. Danny Rowland will put it in play. And now the basketball on a violation will go to Oakland. That is the 4th Riverdale turnover. Into Maxwell. Now Carter. Very tight defense being played by Brian Davis against Carter. Over to Harden. 3-pointer left side. Rebounded by James Miller. Miller's going to start the drive. Checked off. Feeds it back out front. 4 minutes left in the half. 25-19 Oakland. Johns got it, somehow got through there. Missed the shot, and the rebound taken by Maxwell. Over to Carter. Kawahito, and he'll bring it down. 6 rebounds for Tommy Maxwell in the game. Fan-fed Harden coming in from the offside, and K.J. Harden scores. He's got 7 points all in this second quarter. Coming off the bench. It is 27-19, and Riverdale will take a timeout with 3:32 left in the first half. Timeout for the score, Oakland 27, Riverdale 19. We'll be right back after these messages.
At Farrah Brothers Ace Hardware and Rental Service, 1209 Northwest Broad, we rent tools for any kind of job. Tools like landscape tractors, wood chippers, stump grinders, front end loaders, aerators, backhoes, and much, much more. So for the right tool for your job, see the folks at Farrah Brothers Ace Hardware and Rental Service, 1209 Northwest Broad.
We'd like to make it simple. Mark Pirtle will beat any price advertised on any new Oldsmobile, Cadillac, or Isuzu, anywhere in Tennessee, period. That's the way we've been doing business for years. Before you buy your next new car or truck, pick up the phone and call us. We'd like to save you some money. Mark Pirtle Olds, Cadillac, Isuzu, Murfreesboro.
There you see part of this large crowd at the Johnny Parsley Gym here on the Riverdale campus. It will be Riverdale's basketball. 27-19. Oakland in the lead as the Warriors bring it down. This is Danny Rowland. Brian Davis. Back to Rowland. Back to Miller now for a shot. James Miller connects. He's got 4 points. It's 27-21. Harden. Maxwell is open. Missed the shot. Miller the rebound. Comes out of there on the dribble. They're trying to get the break. To the trailing Johns. Carter blocks the shot. Maxwell's got the rebound, and steps called on Maxwell. Ball will go back to Riverdale, out of bounds.
That time Maxwell got caught up with his own teammate, Nod Carter, and thus walked.
Rowland to Davis. Davis a turnaround, connects. 27-23, Riverdale tightens the knot a little bit. 4-point Oakland lead. Over to Kawahito. Coble waiting to come in along with Henry Little for Riverdale. Over to Carter. Fan. Harden to Maxwell to Fan. Fan for three. Rebound taken by Miller. 27-23. Here comes Miller. Pulling up from 10. Good. James Miller with 6 points, and it is 27-25.
Like I said earlier, Dick, Riverdale is capable of exploding. This might be it.
Carter feeds it into the post. Maxwell turns and misses. Rebound, Fan. He misses, and we've got an offensive foul against the Patriots. Foul will be on Kevin Fan. His first. Team's fourth foul. Coble will be in, and Fan is out. 2:01 remaining in the first half, and Riverdale now with a chance to tie.
They sure do, and here they've got to be a little bit patient. They've got 2 minutes left before halftime, so like you said, they're only 2 points away from the Oakland lead.
Here's Rowland. Coble out there guarding him now. Flips the pass to Duralco Johns. Davis against Carter, shoots and misses. Rebounded by Kawahito, and Oakland starts a break. 3 against 3. Riverdale got back on defense, and now the ball to Coble. Coble's going to send it into Maxwell, and the foul will be on Brian Davis. Davis coming over to help out defensively on Maxwell, picked up his third foul, and Maxwell's going to go to the free throw line. Maxwell got the first 3 baskets of the game for Oakland, has not scored since, but he's always a factor on the boards. 1:34 remaining here in the first half as Tommy Maxwell goes to the line. He's headed for college basketball next year at Idaho State. Makes the first one. 28-25. Oakland has never trailed in the game. Jumped out to an early 6-0 lead on 3 baskets by Maxwell. And 2 out of 2 at the line for Tommy Maxwell makes the score 29-25 Oakland. Danny Rowland moves left on the dribble. Comes back out to Johns. Harden guarding him. Johns looking for a shot. Has the ball knocked free. Carter comes up with it. Riverdale turns it over. 5th turnover for the Warriors. Kawahito to Harden. Back to Kawahito with a little over a minute to play in quarter number 2. Over to Harden. Quick pass into Carter. Moves to the hoop and scores. Fine move inside by Nod Carter.
Nice passing that time, and Nod Carter was in the right place at the right time, made the shot.
31-25 Oakland. Less than a minute to play in the first half. Rowland kicks it out to Pokey Miller. Now to Johns. 40 seconds in the quarter. Back to Miller. Over to Johns with 30 seconds in the quarter. Johns comes right. Pass down low, went off Miller, out of bounds. Riverdale turns it over. was not that bad a pass. Miller just didn't reach out and get the ball. 21 seconds in the quarter. It's 31-25. Here's Coble. He tried to go between two players, and a blocking foul is called on Johns. It's his second foul. 7th team foul, so the 1-and-1 will be in effect here for Oakland. Chad Hibden comes back in for the Warriors. He'll replace Johns. And Matt Coble to the free throw line will shoot 1-and-1. 31-25 the score. We've got Loran McCullough, number 12, coming in, and Kawahito is out for Oakland.
In a game like this where you know it's going to be close, of course, free throws are always important in this game. And so far, Oakland, I believe, has made all of their free throws.
2 out of 2. Maxwell, and Riverdale has not been to the free throw line. Coble's free throw is missed. Rebounded by Maxwell. Puts it up and in and out. Boy, the fight for the rebound, and finally Danny Rowland comes away with it. Long pass out in front, and the layup is going to be good. That's Kenny McGowan, who just came in the game, number 34, getting the layup. And he was fouled. Let's check the foul call. Foul is on Harden. That is his first. Kenny McGowan makes his presence known in a hurry. The 6'3" sophomore will go to the line. 31-27. McGowan will shoot 1. He missed it off the back of the rim, and Harden got the rebound, and he was fouled. With 4 seconds left, we've got a Riverdale foul on Henry Little, who had just come in. So we go to the other end of the floor, and there'll be free throws for K.J. Harden. 1-and-1 with 4 seconds left. Maybe Oakland will get the 2 points back they just lost on the layup.
That's something you really just don't need right now, is that kind of foul with 4 seconds left. It was unnecessary.
Harden's free throw is good. And he'll get another one. 32-27. Missed that one. Rebounded by McGowan. 2 seconds, 1 second, and there's a desperation shot by Miller as the half comes to an end. Halftime score, Oakland 32, Riverdale 27. We'll be back to check the scoring and the stats for you. All right, now let's take this break. That way you know if somebody has a real good quarter, you can look at it right away and tell it. Anytime, we're ready. It is halftime with the score 32-27. Oakland is leading Riverdale. Here are the team stats for Oakland: 14 out of 26 for 53.8% from the field, 1 out of 5 from three-point range, and 1 out of 3 at the foul line. Riverdale is 13 out of 34 for 38.2%, 1 out of 2 three-pointers, 0 for 1 at the foul line. The rebound totals are close: 15 for Oakland and 13 for Riverdale. The leading rebounder for Oakland, as you might imagine, is Tommy Maxwell with 8. Leading rebounder for Riverdale is Brian Davis with 5. Scoring leaders for Oakland: K.J. Harden with 8 points. He played only the second quarter, was 3 out of 5, including a three-pointer. 1 out of 2 at the line, 8 points. And Kevin Fan was 4 out of 5 from the field for 8 points. Nod Carter had 6. Tommy Maxwell scored 6. In fact, Tommy had the first 6 points of the game. 2 points for Matt Coble. For Riverdale, it's James Miller with 6 points on 3 out of 9 from the field. And Duralco Johns with 11 on 5 out of 12 from the field, including a three-pointer. 11 for Johns to lead the Warriors. 4 points for Chad Hibden, 4 for Brian Davis, and 2 points for Kenny McGowan. In a close first half, the difference is Oakland's field goal shooting. They're shooting over 50%, and Riverdale just 38%.
I think it's interesting, Dick, that Riverdale's defense has done a pretty good job in keeping Matt Coble quiet, and also Nod Carter, I believe, only had 6 points. And also Jimmy Kawahito hasn't had any points yet, but you've got KJ Harden coming off the bench playing pretty good with 8 points, and then also you've got Tommy Maxwell, who's hard to keep quiet. But Riverdale's defense is playing not too bad, but they've got to play a little bit better, and they've got to shut down the inside game of Oakland.
For Riverdale, putting it in play, it'll be Rowland and Johns, Miller, Davis, and Hibden. Same 5 who started. Oakland's starting 5 is also in there. Baseline jumper by Davis is short, and Maxwell's got the rebound. Kawahito. Carter over to Fan. Fan takes a look inside. Going to lob pass to Carter on the alley-oop. He misses the shot, and the rebound taken by Miller. Miller's open jumper from 15 comes up short. Johns got the rebound. Feeds inside, and Kawahito intercepts. Oakland with a steal. Kawahito's triple team back there, but gets it out to Carter. Over it comes to Matt Coble. Coble to Maxwell. His jump shot is good. So Tommy Maxwell starting as he finished the first half. 36-27. Oakland moves ahead by 9. That's their biggest lead in the game. Here's Miller's shot off the rim, and we've got a foul on Maxwell, I believe. James Miller is going to go to the free throw line. Tommy Maxwell picks up his second foul.
Riverdale was pretty hot in the second quarter, and I would give them the edge as far as scoring and exploding a little bit. They had their little explosion, but and I think halftime maybe it may have hurt Riverdale a little bit, because when you go in like that, going in the locker room with more momentum like that, it's hard to come back from that.
And the halftime was a little bit longer than normal because of the halftime entertainment here. But it also gave each team a chance to rest up a little bit more. It's very, very hot out there tonight. It's 34-28. There's Fan bobbling the ball, picking it up, and the foul is going to be on Hibden. That will be his first. Kevin Fan will go to the line to shoot 2. 6:45 remaining in quarter number 3. Oakland and Riverdale. Oakland leads the all-time series between the two schools 30-17. And as we mentioned earlier, the Patriots have won 8 straight. The last Riverdale win was in the 1987 season when Riverdale swept all 3 games from Oakland. Fan's first free throw makes it 35-28. And another point on the board for the Patriots. 36-28. Danny Rowland. Fan guarding him out front, over to Johns. And on the post it goes to Brian Davis, and his shot high off the glass drops through. 36-30.
Tough shot that time by Brian Davis. Went over 2 defenders.
Here is Coble dishing it off to Maxwell, and his layup is good. Good passing by Oakland to get it down the floor quickly and score. It's 38-30. Jumping Miller on the right side, and he cans that jump shot. 9 points for Miller. 38-32. Pressure defense Riverdale. Kawahito to Carter. Wants to throw it long instead. Now to Coble. Coble brings it back out front. Oakland sets into the half-court offense. I think Riverdale's gone to a zone. They're in a 2-3 zone. Van to Carter. Quick pass into Maxwell for a turnaround, and he missed the shot. Kawahito got it, put it up, and this time it's Fan on the rebound. They've got a foul in there. Oakland is a superior rebounding team, and if you let a team have that many shots, eventually they're going to get the ball in the basket or get fouled.
It's one of the big reasons they're #1 in the state. Rebounding is tough.
Fan will go to the line. That's the 4th foul on Brian Davis, according to our book. And coming in will be Kenny McGowan, replacing Davis. Kevin Fan will step up there for 2 shots. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in quarter number 3. Oakland in the lead. Fan puts the first one in. 6'5" senior Kevin Fan. Left-hander puts it up, and he has hit 4 out of 4. He's got a dozen points. It's 40-32. This is Rowland for the Warriors. To DeRalco Johns. McGowan out to Hibden to Johns. Johns jumper off the mark. Rebounded by Maxwell. Over to Coble. They've got a 3-on-1. Coble going to drive it into the middle. The ball was deflected. Carter took it and was fouled. Oakland got a nice break that time, as it really wasn't a pass. I think the ball was just knocked free, and Carter never broke stride. The foul is on Rowland. That is his second. We've got a timeout on the floor. 5:17 remaining, third quarter. With timeout the score, Oakland 40, Riverdale 32, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Buying a home is the biggest investment decision most families will ever make. And it's important to know as much as you can about your new home. Is it wired properly? Does the roof leak? Does the cooling system operate efficiently? And is there good ventilation in the attic? For these answers and others about your potential new home, contact BBC Home Inspection Service. BBC allows the home buyer to make his investment a sound one based on good judgment and peace of mind. Call them today. BBC Home Inspection Service, 395-7414. BBC, don't buy without us. RPM Quality Auto Machine Shop in Laverne has earned the reputation as one of the finest engine builders in Middle Tennessee. Their experienced staff will rebuild your engine with careful attention to precision. RPM handles cylinder boring and honing, block preparation, crankshaft grinding and polishing, hot parts cleaning, and milling heads and blocks. They also supply dozens of manufacturer's parts. Let them give you an estimate today on the engine you're rebuilding. See Randy Parker or Richard Carter, or call 793-3960, RPM Quality Auto Machine Shop in Laverne.
For your appliance needs, here at Frazier Appliance, we service what we sell.
James Frazier is an authorized Frigidaire appliance dealer, and he is a certified service representative. Frazier's Appliance has been serving Rutherford County for over 25 years with sales, parts, and service. Locally owned and operated, Frazier Appliance hopes to serve you with any and all of your appliance needs. Located at 610 West College, they are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 5:30 p.m., Saturday till noon. 90 days, same as cash, and they have free delivery.
Oakland will have Nod Carter at the free throw line with 5:17 remaining in the third quarter. Two shots. Oakland getting a little more work at the foul line than is Riverdale in this game. Carter with 6 points. A 6'6" senior makes the first one. Sure, Nod will be continuing his basketball career next year somewhere. Here is his second shot. Good. He's got 8. 42-32 as Oakland opens a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. Riverdale to bring it down. This is Danny Rowland. He's played the whole game tonight for the Warriors. Hibden, lob pass inside to Miller, missed it, and the rebound taken by Matt Coble. Starts the break, 4 on 3. And the ball bobbled but picked up by Kawahito. Back to Coble, spins for an open jumper. Coble scores. It is 44-32. Just under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter, and Oakland beginning to take command in this ball game.
Yeah, if Riverdale's going to stay in this dig, they need to do something here. This is perfect time for something to happen for the Warriors.
Rowland over to Hibden. He got a step on Maxwell, and Maxwell blocked the shot from behind. Good reaction by Tommy Maxwell as the dish off is to Fan for a layup. Game is slowly getting away from Riverdale. It's 46-32 Oakland. Here is Rowland over to McGowan. Lob pass into Miller. Spins. Got himself open that time, and Miller lays it in to score. 46-34. That time Miller was covered inside, but both defenders backed away from him and left him wide open. Carter out to, that's Kawahito with the ball. Fan to Carter. Straightaway jumper is good by Nod Carter. 48-34 Oakland. Riverdale's Miller with the ball deep right. Out to Danny Rowland, over to Johns. Well, he started to jump. Coble just took the ball away from him, and now Johns knocks it free. Coble gets it back. Johns knocks it free again and commits a foul, and that will be his third. Johns was determined that Coble was not going to get away from it, but committed the foul. It will go out of bounds to Oakland on the side front court. 3:37 to play, third quarter. Fans open, fakes. There's the shot. And Johns had it go off his, well, I thought he knocked it out. I guess Oakland knocked it out. Coming in for Riverdale, number 51, Mark Wiggins. 6'1", sophomore. Billy Rutledge, the official, will hand the ball to Wiggins. We'll be back here on Tuesday night for the Riverdale Cannon County doubleheader. That should be an interesting pair of games. Cannon County, a double-A team, but their girls have an outstanding ball club. Here is Miller jumping right side. Rebound by McGowan, and he's fouled. He is put down on the floor by Maxwell. So it will be McGowan going to the free throw line as Tommy Maxwell picks up foul number 3. Kenny McGowan, sophomore, 6'3", outstanding football player also off the Riverdale Warrior football team, as is Brian Davis. Maxwell is out and K.J. Harden back in. Kenny McGowan will shoot 2. I want to remind you again that the Rutherford County Elementary basketball tournament starts Monday at Central Middle School. Rebound to fans, 48-35. Monday night at 6 o'clock, starting the elementary school tournament. They'll play Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Kawahito over to Fan. He's wide open. Carter the rebound. Carter scores. Despite a pretty good defensive effort by Mark Wiggins, Carter still managed to get the ball in the hole. It's 50-35, Oakland's biggest lead of the game. 2:40 to play, third quarter. McGowan going to take the jumper, rebounded by Coble. Coble on the dribble. Kawahito. And it falls for him, his first basket. 52-35 in favor of Oakland.
The Warriors getting a little bit sloppy here in this second half, and Oakland taking advantage of that and capitalizing definitely and running up the score.
Here's Miller on a drive. Banks it in. Good move by James Miller. 52-37. Kawahito takes it into the middle. Got trapped there and called for steps. His feet really just came out from under him. And the ball will go to Riverdale. That is 9 Oakland turnovers. 8 charged to Riverdale. The Warriors have the basketball, trailing 52-37. Loran McCullough for Kawahito in the Oakland lineup. This is McGowan over to Rowland. Back to McGowan. Carter kicks it away. And it will be Riverdale basketball. Into Danny Rowland.
Seemed to be very silent to you in here, Dick, suddenly.
A lot of noise here. Rowland's shot no good, rebounded by Miller. The Oakland surge here in the third quarter has really quieted the big crowd here at Riverdale. There's Hibden's shot no good, and the rebound to Fan. As we mentioned, Oakland won the first game between the two teams. Fan stepped out of bounds as he went down the baseline. It'll go back to Riverdale. Oakland won the first game, but it was a close one, 57-52, and I think it was a one-point game going into the fourth quarter out at the Oakland gym early in December. This time Oakland has taken charge, and they lead by 15 here in the third quarter. Here is Miller shooting over Coble, and the rebound, strong rebound by Wiggins, but he missed the shot. Fan pulls it off to Carter. Carter moves down the far side. Out to McCullough. Over to Fan. We're in the final minute of the third quarter, and Oakland may try to hold it for the last shot. They've spread it out. There's a steal by Chad Hibden. Fan trying to catch him, and Fan knocks it away, but will be charged with a foul. Fan picks up his second foul, and Hibden, who made a nice defensive play to anticipate the pass and stole the ball, will go to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. Riverdale's only had 5 free throw attempts tonight. They've made good on 2 of them. Tommy Maxwell back in. He'll replace Kevin Fan, I believe. No. He replaces K.J. Harden. Chad Hibden, a 6'5" senior, at the line for the first of 2. And he'll get one more. Coach Palmer Jones, Ricky Field there, and his assistant. Shot missed. Battle for the rebound taken by Coble. Got Fan out there with him. He'll give it to Fan. Bobbled it a little bit. And the foul is going to be on Mark Wiggins. 52 to 30. I believe it should be 38. I don't think they put up the free throw by Hibden a moment ago. 10, 29, 32. Should be 38. 52 to 38 is the score. Fan at the line. Free throw is missed, and he'll get one more. They'll catch it in a minute and put it up there, I'm sure. There it goes. Second shot by Fan is good. 53-38. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Rowland across the line, guarded by McCullough. It's a screen from Hibden. Hibden's going to drive through, lost the ball, and it's out front to Carter. He may slam it. Nope, he won't have the chance. The foul on Kenny McGowan. McGowan commits the foul. He had to foul him to prevent the dunk shot.
Yeah, that had slam dunk written all over it.
Carter will go to the line to shoot a pair. Nod Carter, a senior, 6'6". Some of the crowd wanted an intentional foul call, but you don't want to give a guy an open slam dunk. Just put him at the free throw line. Free throw is good. I don't think that was an uncalled for foul at all. Carter with his second shot. 54 to 38. Carter makes 2 at the line. He's got 14. 55-38. Oakland matching its biggest lead of the night. Rowland starts on the dribble left, puts his jump shot up, and bouncing, he got the roll. Danny Rowland gets the basket, and the score after 3, Oakland 55, Riverdale 40. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes of play right after these messages. Here's the free throw, and it is good. He'll get the bonus. Nod Carter with his second shot. Oakland as a team is at 10 out of 11. I knew we'd jinx him, Nelson. 10 out of 12 now. 56-40. Patriots in the lead. This is Rowland. Guarded by Kawahito out there. To Johns. Hibden. Rowland on the dribble. Into Hibden against Maxwell. Doubled up by Carter, and they'll have the foul on Carter, I believe. on the double team. Nod Carter picks up his first foul. Hibden will go to the line to shoot 2. Seven minutes, 23 seconds of playing time left as Hibden steps up there with the first of a 2-shot foul and connects. Oakland well on its way to keeping that record unblemished. It is 56-42. Kawahito guarded by Rowland. Over to Nod Carter. Back to Coble. Breaks through, feeds Kawahito underneath. He's going to have to shoot it, and he got it out of the lane. There is a three-pointer by Carter, missed, and the rebound to James Miller. Long pass. Davis. Back to Rowland. 56-42, 14-point lead for Oakland as the three-pointers missed. Tipped in. Pokey Miller with a tip in. He's got 15 points. 56-44, 2-on-1 break. Kawahito driving through. The layup won't go, and the rebound taken by Johns. Riverdale comes back the other way as Johns puts the jump shot up. Won't go, and it is Maxwell scrapping for the ball. He comes out of there with it. Kawahito to Carter. Over to Coble, breaks down the baseline, gives it to Maxwell, and the foul's going to be on Johns, I believe. 6:16 left in the game, 56-44. Oakland has led all the way. Johns has fouled out of the game. 6:16 left in the ball game, and Duralco Johns leaves with 11 points, all scored in the first half. Tommy Maxwell will go to the free throw line. Number 31, Robbie Mullins, a 6-foot senior, will be checking in. Well, Duralco Johns, the scoring leader for Oakland, or for Riverdale this season, has fouled out. And for a team needing points, that certainly is not going to improve their situation any. Maxwell at the line, misses the first. (56-44). Misses both of them. Coble got the rebound, tried to take it back up and travel. Nope, jump ball is called. Now, how do they get a jump ball out of that?
I'm not sure if I understand that call.
It had to either be a foul or a travel, one of the two, and the jump ball is called. I don't understand that one. I haven't understood a lot of the calls, to be honest with you. Rowland over to Mullins, into Davis. Out to Mullins, to Miller. Davis jumping in the circle. And that closes the gap to 10. This is as close as Riverdale has been in a while. It's 56-46. Coble, top of the key. Moving right. Out to Kawahito. Now to Maxwell, and Miller commits the foul. Knocked it free, but he got Maxwell on the arm that time. That will put Maxwell at the line with a 1-and-1. Tommy tonight has made 2 out of 4 at the free throw line and has scored 12 points in the game. Oakland will be at home next Tuesday against Warren County in the district game, and Riverdale will be at home against Cannon County in a non-district game. That's Carter missing. Rebounded by Kawahito. Coble. Over to Fan. He was fouled by Mullins. No? What's the call here? Timeout? Well, wipe that last foul off the book. Mullins was saved by the whistle. 5:20 left. Timeout on the floor. Oakland leading 56-46. We'll be back after these messages.
proud of Murfreesboro. And we're proud to call it home. Proud of its history. And proud of its future. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home has been serving Middle Tennessee for the past century with services which are complete and correct, with no compromise of dignity, thoughtfulness, or attention to detail. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, 820 South Church.
When you ride home go or you need new wheels, go to Matthews Motors, home of the better deal.
Matthews Motors has these cars for $149 or less: a 1989 Sentra, an 86 Chrysler New Yorker, a 1991 Toyota Tercel, or a 1988 Toyota pickup, or an 89 Mitsubishi sports truck. For $189 or less, an 89 Dodge Dynasty, 89 Nissan 240SX, or a 1988 Buick Regal Limited. For $249 or less, a 1991 Saturn Sports CPE, an 89 Dodge Ram Charger LE, or a 1990 Ford Pro. 2019 Northwest Broad.
Well, that's our vantage point. We've got the best seat in the house here, don't we? Center court, up in the upper level. Now, that young man may have a better seat than we do. He is busy working on something. Whose shot is that? Garvey, is that your shot? Good camera work. Ball into Fan. Now to Coble and out to Jimmy Kawahito. It's 56-46 Oakland. Coach King called a timeout. I think he's going to spread the floor and use up a little clock here. That's what it appears.
That's what it seems like, and of course that would be the logical thing to do.
Maxwell over to Coble. He's going to drive the baseline. It's a charge. Coble just ran into Hibden and committed the foul. And that is his first foul. Coming in for Riverdale will be McGowan, and in for Oakland is McCullough. This is Rowland to bring it down. 56-46. 10-point lead for Oakland. Riverdale could cut it to single digits if they score here. There's the ball knocked free. Great defensive play by Carter. Got it to Kawahito open, and the layup is good by Jimmy Kawahito, and Carter with a fine defensive play.
Excellent defensive play that time by Carter, and he saw the open man. Good instincts on that one.
Here's Rowland, 58-46. Into Hibden against Maxwell. The jumper is good by Chad Hibden. Hibden's more than held his own inside against Maxwell tonight, I think. 58-48. Kawahito over to Fan. Out to McCullough. Nod Carter, guarded by Davis. McCullough. There's a backdoor pass. Fan, great feed to Maxwell for the layup. Tommy Maxwell gets the basket. Kevin Fan was simply an outstanding back cut, got the basketball, and instead of shooting, saw Maxwell open and gave the ball to him.
Foul, too.
McGowan committed the foul, and Maxwell will get a free throw after a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 60-48 Oakland. We'll be right back.
Ray's Custom Exhaust at 5948 New Nashville Highway, halfway between Murfreesboro and Smyrna, where they install exhaust systems, shocks, struts, and brakes on domestic trucks, cars, vans, and even import vehicles. For all your exhaust, shock, and brake needs, see Ray's Custom Exhaust, 5948 New Nashville Highway, or call 896-RAYS.
Some of the fans, it's not standing room only, but some fans choose to stand. And you know, I always liked to, as a spectator at a close ball game, I was always too nervous to sit down. Who is that?
Yeah, I think that's Derek Farrell. I'm not sure. The red kid.
That wasn't Derek, was it? Usually he is our switcher. What do you call that position?
Director, technical director, slash, everything.
I guess he wants to see how the other half lives. Maxwell's free throw is good. 15 points tonight for Tommy, and last count he had 11 rebounds. May have more than that now. Here's Rowland shooting, no good. Rebound to Riverdale. Hibden, no good. Miller puts it up and in. James Miller's had a good game for the Warriors tonight. He's scored 17, been very active. 61-50 Oakland. Carter to McCullough. Back to Nod Carter. Kawahito will jump it up. 6 points for Jimmy Kawahito. 63-50. Oakland maintaining their lead with a little over 3 minutes to play in the game. Oakland going for its 17th win without a loss. There is a jumper short. Oakland with a rebound. Over to McCullough. Fan out of the corner. Had a shot but passed it up. Foul on Rowland. Be his third. And Kevin Fan will go to the line with a 1-and-1. We've had a chance to see some of the banners that are pasted around the gymnasium here tonight. Both schools very active in supporting their team, not only with attendance but with banners and other things. We've got a timeout on the floor. There you see some of the work. 2:51 to play. Oakland by 13, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Good tires, good service, good people, good care. See Jennings Tire Company at 805 Northwest Broad Street and save on the new Goodyear Invicta GS with a 60,000-mile warranty. For a complete line of Goodyear tires to fit any budget, it's Jennings Tire Company, home of Goodyear certified auto service.
Hello, I'm Sheila Creviston with Snow and Wall Realtors. Kensington is the ultimate blend of exciting homes in a delightfully designed community. Kensington, where homes provide ultimate livability in beautiful kitchens, exciting living areas, and sensuous master suites. Home environments that bring together formal and informal living, accented by beautifully landscaped lots. Exceptional homes and convenient address combine to create a value that is yet unmatched. Call Snow and Wall Realtors today at 893-1130.
Free throws coming for Kevin Fan. And the rebound taken by McCullough. Out to Kawahito. Oakland maintains possession with a 13-point lead. There is a foul on either Rowland or McGowan. See what the call is. It's on Rowland. That is his fourth. Nod Carter will go to the line. He'll have the 1-and-1. 63-50. Oakland led by 5 at the half. Third quarter is when they really built up the big lead, and they've been able to hold it. Here's Carter. Good. And he's got one more. Nod tonight has made 6 out of 7 at the free throw line. 7 out of 8. 17 points for Carter. 65-50 Oakland. Rowland to Hibden. Back to Rowland. Over to McGowan in the corner. McCullough knocks it out of bounds. 2:32 left. Into Hibden against Maxwell. Got the hook up there and missed it. McGowan sticks it up and in, and he's fouled. Kenny McGowan gets the basket. And he will get a free throw. Maxwell commits his 4th foul. Sophomore Kenny McGowan. And the free throw good. He's got 6 points in a reserve role tonight. It is 65-53 Oakland. Kawahito into the front court to Carter. Loses it. Picked up by Miller. Over to McGowan. Looked as if he might have taken an extra step going in there, but the call is a foul. And we'll check it. It's on McCullough. Oakland takes a timeout with 2:06 to play. With timeout, it's 65-53 Patriots. We'll be right back after these messages.
That was a terrible call. I thought he walked.
At Farrah Brothers Ace Hardware and Rental Service, 1209 Northwest Broad, we rent tools for any kind of job. Tools like landscape tractors, wood chippers, stump grinders, front end loaders, aerators, backhoes, and much, much more. So for the right tool for your job, see the folks at Farrah Brothers Ace Hardware and Rental Service, 1209 Northwest Broad.
We'd like to make it simple. Mark Pirtle will beat any price advertised on any new Oldsmobile, Cadillac, or Isuzu, anywhere in Tennessee, period. That's the way we've been doing business for years. Before you buy your next new car or truck, pick up the phone and call us. We'd like to save you some money. Mark Pirtle Olds Cadillac Isuzu, Murfreesboro.
Well, as you might imagine, the Oakland cheerleaders are happy tonight. At the line is McGowan for 2. The first one good. One more. 65-54. Made them both. 10-point ball game as McCullough comes across the line. And the ball out of bounds. There's going to be a foul on Maxwell. And that's going to be his 5th foul, I believe. It comes with 2:01 remaining. Maxwell is fouled out of the game. Matt Coble in to replace him. And going to the line will be Brian Davis. Davis will have 1 and 1. 65-55 to score. Free throw good. Riverdale cuts it to 9 with 2 minutes to play. And it's an 8-point game. This is as close as Riverdale has been in a while. They're not out of this yet. Oakland's got to handle the basketball and hit free throws if they're going to win. There's an interception. Hibden's coming on the pass underneath. It's stolen by Kawahito, and he's fouled by Hibden. Hibden made a good defensive play and then committed a foul as he tried to get the ball back. 65-57. If Riverdale could have scored then and cut it to 6, they would have been fired up and right back in the ball game. As it is, Oakland's on the other end shooting a 1-and-1 free throw. Jimmy Kawahito, senior guard, with 1:49 to play. some of the crowd beginning to leave, but not too many. Free throw missed. Rebound taken by Davis. Over to Miller. Going to drive it in. Tried to reverse layup, and he stepped out of bounds. The 11th Riverdale turnover. Oakland guilty of 13 miscues. Kawahito in the backcourt to Carter. Over to Fan. Back to Kawahito. To Coble. McCullough. Little jumper by Loran McCullough. It is 67-57. The whistle sounded for some reason. I don't know why. Here's Rowland. They had to get the net down off the rim. Okay. Rowland into Hibden. Turn around. Hibden scores. 67-59. Over to Carter. Down to Fan. And to Carter, and we've got a foul. Foul is going to be on Davis, I believe. Maybe all for Davis. Davis fouls out with 1:03 remaining. Kevin Fan's going to go to the line with a 1-and-1. Henry Little, number 55, in to replace Davis. Fan's free throw is good. He'll get the bonus. 68-59, Oakland. Kevin Fan, senior, puts it up and missed it. Rebounded by Henry Little. Over to Rowland. Three-point shot. Good by Danny Rowland. 68-62. Now the lead is 6, and a foul in the backcourt on Rowland. And I think that's going to be all for him. Rowland fouls out with 47 seconds to play. Coach Palmer Jones calls for someone off the bench here. It will be Kenrick Green, number 22, checking in. At the line, Kawahito, who has 0 for 1 tonight at the free throw line. Good. He will get the bonus, 69-62. He made them both. 70-62, Oakland. Here is Green. Puts on up. Rebounded by Carter. Kawahito picked it up. Over to McCullough. McCullough into the front court. He is fouled by Henry Little. 34 seconds remaining in the game. You get in a game like this, it'll take you 10-15 minutes to play the last 2 or 3 with all the fouls. McCullough going to the line. 1-and-1, sophomore Loran McCullough. Missed it. Rebounded by Little. Ball hits thought in a foot, and Coble picked it up. Over to McCullough. Oakland playing keep away, but the pass intercepted by Hibden. Here's Miller. Three-point shot. Miller off the rim, rebounded by Fan. Fouled by Green. Kevin Fan will go to the line. He'll have 1-and-1 with 11 seconds to play. Scores table you see there. You see the crowd in the background heading for the exits as Kevin Fan will shoot 1 and 1. First one is in there. (71-62). Hit them both. 72-62 Oakland. Miller a 3. And the ball with 3 seconds to play will go out of bounds to the Patriots. Into Fan. This ball game is over. Final score, Oakland 72 and Riverdale 62. We'll be back. Nick will be talking with the winning coach, Randy King, and we'll check the stats for you. Right now, we'll pause for these messages.
Buying a home is the biggest investment decision most families will ever make. And it's important to know as much as you can about your new home. Is it wired properly? Does the roof leak? Does the cooling system operate efficiently? And is there good ventilation in the attic? For these answers and others about your potential new home, contact BBC Home Inspection Service. BBC allows the home buyer to make his investment a sound one based on good judgment and peace of mind. Call them today, BBC Home Inspection Service, 395-7414. BBC, don't buy without us. RPM Quality Auto Machine Shop in Laverne has earned the reputation as one of the finest engine builders in Middle Tennessee. Their experienced staff will rebuild your engine with careful attention to precision. RPM handles cylinder boring and honing, block preparation, crankshaft grinding and polishing, hot parts cleaning, and milling heads and blocks. They also supply dozens of manufacturer's parts. Let them give you an estimate today on the engine you're rebuilding. See Randy Parker or Richard Carter, or call 793-3960, RPM Quality Auto Machine Shop in Laverne.
For your appliance needs, here at Frazier Appliance, we service what we sell.
James Frazier is an authorized Frigidaire appliance dealer, and he is a certified service representative. Frazier's Appliance has been serving Rutherford County for over 25 years with sales, parts, and service. Locally owned and operated, Frazier Appliance hopes to serve you with any and all of your appliance needs. Located at 610 West College, they are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 5:30 p.m., Saturday till noon. 90 days, same as cash, and they have free delivery.
The Oakland Patriots remain undefeated with a 72-62 win over Riverdale here at the Riverdale Gym tonight. Let's go down on the floor. Nick Paragipe is with Randy King. Nick?
Take 3. All right, 17-0, undefeated in the state, and number 1 in the state. Tough first half, but third quarter was all yours.
Yeah, it was a good win for us. Both teams played hard again. We made a run in the third quarter, and that was the difference. The only thing that I think we didn't do well is when we had the lead, we were up 15. We didn't play very smart. If we played very smart, it would have been a 20-point win instead of a 10-point win. That's the one thing that I'm not pleased with, but we won the ball game against a good team.
What was your game plan, and did you follow it?
Well, yeah, basically, we tried just to execute our offense, and I think we did a pretty good job. Sometimes we tried to force things, and we made too many turnovers in the first half, and I think we did a little bit better in the second half.
Okay. Well, 17-0. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
All right. Back up to you, Dick.
All right, Nick, thanks very much. Congratulations to Coach King. The Patriots are 17-0, 6-0 in the district. Riverdale goes to 9-7, 3-3 in district play. We had Kevin Fan with 18 points for Oakland tonight, 17 for Nod Carter, 15 for Tommy Maxwell, 8 for Jimmy Kawahito, 4 for Matt Coble, 8 for K.J. Harden, 2 for Loran McCullough. We had Riverdale scoring with Miller with 17, Johns and Chad Hibden each with 11, Brian Davis with 10, Kenny McGowan with 8, and Danny Rowland with 5. For Oakland, 25 of 44, excellent shooting, 56.8%, 22 out of 31 free throws, 71% there. Riverdale made 25 of 68, around 40%, and made 9 out of 12 at the free throw line. Oakland out-rebounded the Warriors tonight, 36-28. The girls' game earlier went to Oakland, 47-27, so it's a sweep for Oakland for the second time this season in their competition against Riverdale. Thanks to all of our technicians working on the game: David Rainick, David Hames, Derek Farrell, James Garvey. I'll leave anybody out tonight. Nelson Smotherman, our statistician. Who did I leave out? Who? Oh, Nick. Well, of course, Nick. Nick was on the air with me tonight. Nick Barrage, working the mic with me, and also the floor interviews. And that's about it from the Riverdale High School gym, the Johnny Parsley gym, where Oakland takes 2 tonight from Riverdale. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back here at Riverdale with more action on Tuesday night. This is Dick Palmer.
We're proud of Murfreesboro, and we're proud to call it home. Proud of its history, and proud of its future. Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home has been serving Middle Tennessee for the past century with services which are complete and correct, with no compromise of dignity, thoughtfulness, or attention to detail. Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, 820 South Church.
When you run home go or you need new wheels, go to Matthews Motors, home of the better deal.
Matthews Motors has these cars for $149 or less: a 1989 Sentra, an '86 Chrysler New Yorker, a 1991 Toyota